Hello everyone, welcome to STIVE, the Shop the Insanity video experience. For those of you who may not read the newspaper column, or who may not remember, back in September I issued what I called the 2-book challenge. That is, I asked everyone, as a challenge, to try and find and read at least 2 books that were at or above their current reading level over the course of the upcoming year. I figured I'd take a few minutes to very quickly update everybody on my personal progress as a way of saying that I'm doing the very same thing I challenged everyone else to do. I'm not holding myself to any double standard. Now, if I was going to include the manga and graphic novels that I keep in my camera bag for whenever I'm a passenger in the commute, or if I'm stuck waiting around at the office or somewhere, I do believe everyone could agree I would have more than met the 2-book minimum. However, I'm not going to count those books towards the total. Nor am I going to count this book, which, yes, I was reading it, keeping it in my church bag to read, but I was already about halfway through it at the time I issued the challenge, so I'm not going to count that either. So, am I actually doing anything that I would personally count towards it? Well, for starters, I've got this one right here. I'm keeping this by the computer that has the printer. Whenever I need to print documents off or print coupons or anything, I go read a little bit out of this. Now, you might be wondering why it is I've got 2 separate bookmarks. Well, the answer to that one is simple. One of the things I learned in college is that I can sometimes only go so many pages out of a single work without losing focus. This was especially bad with my Introduction to the Principles of Insurance textbook, which was massive walls of text, monochromatic charts, no pictures or anything else. Between that and the color of the paper it was printed on, I could maybe get half a chapter before that was it. So what I've started doing is second bookmark. First bookmark is where I currently am. Second bookmark is a goal. Once I hit that goal, I pause, read something else for a little bit, and then go back. Now, some of you might be wondering, how is it I can afford to grab books like that or acquire such a stack, especially when I go through them so often? Well, you see, not all of the books were acquired full price brand new. This one here, for example, let me flip it over, used. That book was acquired used from the Hastings chain before it went bust. Or, you see these little dots here? The local library here in Coppers Cove sells used books in order to finance its summer reading program. The books it sells are either donated specifically for the cause of the book sale, or in some cases represent books that have been taken from circulation due to lack of community interest or age and condition of the book. Meanwhile, if we go back to this one right here, this price tag is from a thrift store. So folks, if you want physical copies, you can get physical copies without breaking the bank. You just got to look around. Or if digital books are more your thing, I've mentioned Project Gutenberg in the past in print. Project Gutenberg is a website that maintains free to the public ebooks. You can go to their website. They've got several thousand, I think 50,000 last I checked. You just look for a book, pull it up. You can either read it right off the website, or you can go ahead and print a physical copy. You read it right off the website, then if you've got anything internet capable, like a tablet or a smartphone, you've literally got a library in your hands. And Project Gutenberg does have quite a bit of even classic literature, such as Shakespeare and Poe. That's on top of more recent, more popular literature, like a number of Louis L'Amour. No, correction. I think it's Zane Grey they have. I was looking for Louis L'Amour the last time I was on. Sorry, I misspoke. Either way, though, there are plenty of ways to get books, cheap or for free, above and beyond, of course, the traditional library that our city may have, or that our schools may have, which you can also avail yourself of in order to read. That's another part of the reason why I issued the challenge, people. Help get you acquainted with ways to acquire these books for you to read. And hopefully, if we get more people reading, we might get more people getting more and varied ideas going. And for the most part, that can only be a good thing. So chew on that next time you got yourself a good book. Catch y'all later.